Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Carnivore Quest Live.
We're live. Been a while.
It has been a while. Hope you guys are doing good.
Happy September.
Yeah, we're in September. Time for the September Walking Challenge. And we're also going to get Cassie's BBBE results for August. Uh-oh. You got to mute that phone. She's trying to get us an extra view here on the live stream. There you go.
Okay.
Help out that algorithm any way you can, right, baby?
That's right. Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, I did not walk on September 1st. I put out a post on our Facebook group yesterday explaining I had pink eye again. It's the same thing as last month at the beginning of my fasting challenge. And it's feeling better now. But Cassie's going to handle the comments today because my vision on this side is still a little blurry. But I'm feeling a lot better.
I didn't walk either.
Well, yeah, you said, yeah, well, I walked at work, but...
Well, no, yesterday.
Yeah.
But I used the stepper.
Yeah, it was raining.
It started raining. I'm getting my shoes on, and then all of a sudden, the sky fell. The sky is falling.
You guys let us know if everything sounds good.
Yeah.
And you can see us okay because we're using a new microphone that little Larry got for me for Father's Day. Mm-hmm. I love it. It's a Yeti. It's like really high quality. So it's sounding good. And also we got a new camera set up for our live streams, which all of our supporters on Buy Me a Coffee, thank you very much, because our live stream was always so grainy and nasty. So I think this looks a little better.
I hope so.
Yeah, we'll see on the replay.
Yes.
So anyway, babe, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody. Can you hear us? We still don't have any feedback. Sound and look great. Thanks, Miss Marnie Mac.
Cool.
Miss Marnie Mac. All right, we got Carrie with jokes. Carrie says, the baker was so busy on Labor Day, he needed a dough livery truck. Ba-dum-bum.
Good old Carrie.
Carrie. Hey, Shelly, how are you? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you, girl. Happy September. Happy Monday.
Happy Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Yeah.
Labor Day. Who had the day off? Not me. I had to work. So I did not have that day off. Labor Day. I labored. Martha. Hello. How are
Martha.
you? Yes. We got Miss Marnie Mac. She said we look good.
Cool.
Sound good. Perfect. Donna. Hello, Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Welcome. Happy Monday. Happy Labor Day. We got Keto Mama in the house.
What's up?
Hey. And Kathy Ray. Sorry. All right. And then we got Carrie, of course. Oh, outstanding. It's Ribeye Ted, the best security guard in the land, y'all.
Outstanding.
You ever need somebody to run security for your carnivore event, just look up Ribeye Ted.
Good to see you guys.
Keto Mama says it was a little low on the volume.
A little low on the volume.
Yeah.
Let me adjust it real quick.
Okay.
See if we can do this without messing anything up.
Do.
I'll pump it up to 90%.
Pump up the volume. Dance.
There you go. You're back in charge.
All right. Thanks. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, so I plan on walking every single day from now on. I did go out for a walk today. I walked down to a church. That's about a quarter of a mile from the house. Turned around, came back. So I did about a half a mile to start out, but do a mile starting tomorrow every day. And I want to get up to 3 miles by the end of the month. Mm-hmm. That was my goal last year, and I didn't get there.
No,
I got to about 2.
Got too hot.
Yeah.
That's why we're having the walking challenge in September, because
Right.
it's just too doggone hot in July. It's nasty. Hey, Nancy K. Glad you're here. She says, hi, everybody. Happy to catch you live.
Very cool. So, yeah, what about your BBBE challenge? You still haven't told me your results. I know you got on the scale, but you haven't told me.
Okay, so in the very beginning when we were announcing the challenge, I was very hopeful to have hit 100-pound weight loss, and that didn't happen. I lost a total of exactly 2 pounds. I was 182 pounds, 182.6. So that takes me to a total of 93-pound weight loss.
I would have. I thought you lost more than that.
I did
you,
too.
You talked about your body changing.
Heck yeah.
How things are. I mean, some of our clothes are just hanging off for guys. So,
Yeah.
You know that. You know your body what is they call body recomposition.
Yes.
There's something to that because I would have bet you lost 10 pounds this month.
Right. Well, it didn't happen, but I did something the other day. I went in my closet. I have an awful lot of incentive clothes. You know me. I like to hit up the Goodwill or any thrift store for that matter. And if I see something that I like and I know that, you know, I don't exactly fit into it now, but I will. I put on a vest last night, or was it the night before? Anyway, I've been holding on to this vest for like 7 years. It's just a plain black vest. I liked it. I could barely button that thing up. I tried it on the other day. I was like, wow, it fits. So many of my clothes. So I tried on another pair or another item. It fits. And just, there were like 4 or 5 things that I've been holding on to, and they're finally beginning to fit. Like even this sweater I wore, or this shirt, whatever. I wore it last year and I couldn't really button this up because it was too tight. Mm-hmm. And here it is. I've got, it's loose. So I haven't lost a tremendous amount of weight even from last year, but it's coming off slowly but surely. And a lot of people say it could be muscle gain, which it's possible. I get anywhere, probably an average of about 6 miles a day. I walk at work, and there's also other exercise in there too. It's a very physical job. You know, I'll help bring in carts from outside, and there's this nice little incline, and I feel it burning in my butt. I feel it burning in my legs. So I'm like, I'm getting paid to work out here, but yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Anyway, let me get back to all of y'all. So I wonder how did you guys do on your BBBE challenge, or did you fast with Lair? And how did things go for you? I mean, things went well for you.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3 people ended up doing 21 days with me. Mm-hmm. And they were reporting it in our Facebook group, mm-hmm. And in our comment section here on YouTube. But, you know, it wasn't easy. You know, I probably won't do it again. I don't know. I say that, and I really wanted to go those 30 days just as, like, you know, you kind of see a mountain you want to climb. But I don't think I will attempt it again because that hunger I felt those last 4 days... I mean, that's all you heard was, I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought it would have went away after a couple of days, and it didn't, so.
Yeah, but something did go away.
Yeah, my tinnitus cleared up, man. Now, is that from no coffee? Because I just passed 30 days with no coffee. How many times have you had coffee this month? Twice?
No, 3.
3 times?
Yeah. And then yesterday being the first, I enjoyed a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I mean,
I couldn't help myself.
That's, you know, that's one thing I wish I knew for sure. Was cutting out the coffee the reason my tinnitus went away, or was it the fast? You know, like all those other people who sent me emails that gave me the idea to give it a try for healing. Mm-hmm. You know, which was it? You know, we know what Dr. Anthony Chafee would say.
Yeah, it was the coffee.
It was the coffee for sure. He used to get.
And he might be right. We really don't know.
We don't know, but we are going to Gatlinburg for our anniversary later this month, and we talked about picking up a latte and having some coffee, just for our trip, you know, because I think, you know, I'm thinking about just getting rid of it altogether, but special occasion, you know, might have to have some. So we'll see.
That's my problem. I like to say that I'm going to have it for a special occasion, and it just seems to creep its way back in each and every time. And then I have to tighten things up, and then I loosen up. It's like, well, I had coffee a handful of times during the challenge, with cream, of course.
But those were always special occasions. Like you went out with Holly, our daughter, one time, and
yeah,
you know, she was always out and about. You weren't drinking it at home.
Right.
You know, so.
No, but then I had, you know, oh, well, the challenge is over, so go grab a cup of coffee, you know, and here I am thinking about it, wanting it.
Well, we've always advocated that, you know, coffee's fine on the carnivore diet. You know, we love it. If you have a lot of weight to lose, a cup of coffee is not going to hurt you.
No, our first BBB challenge, we had coffee with cream and lost a ton of weight.
We had a lot to lose, too.
Exactly.
But
we were just kind of in the beginning of our third journey.
Yeah, for anybody who's new to the carnivore diet, you happen to run by Carnivore Quest, that's been our experience. We had no problem losing weight, drinking coffee and cream, lots of cream.
Yeah.
And then as your journey progresses, you kind of, start figuring things out. Should I cut this out? Well, maybe now's the time. Mm-hmm. And then you go from there. But don't listen to these diehard people. Carnivore fanatics. You're not carnivore if you're drinking coffee.
Okay, fine,
whatever. Whatever. We did fine on coffee, and we still enjoy it. So.
Well, and here's what I think, and this is just my opinion. I don't know how true it is because I don't know. I can't go back in time. I don't have a time machine. I believe that because of the coffee and the cream that we're where we're at, we haven't put on all the we haven't regained all that weight or went completely off the rails and not made a return back onto YouTube and, submitted back to the food.
Yeah.
Because, that coffee, and for me and so many others, it's like the one treat, so many people are like, there's no way I'm ever giving up my coffee. And I get it.
Yeah, totally.
I get it, but you can say that, and eventually you're going to want to try and give it up,
Or not.
Maybe and it's fine. That's your journey. But Kathy says, my nephew did smoke chicken quarters and smoked some cream cheese for me. It's so good. I've never had smoked cream cheese.
Yeah, that sounds real good.
That sounds amazing, actually. That sounds incredible. All right. What does Lori have to say? I haven't missed a day of walking in 17 months. Wow,
Lori.
There you go. That is
awesome.
Awesome. And even Kerry agrees. He said wonderful stuff. That's awesome. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Kathy says, at least one more week of the high 90s here, then it should start to slowly cool off. Oh my gosh. I think this is our last really hot day. Mm-hmm. And then the high is going to be 81 one day, and then we're going to be in the high 70s, which I'm so looking forward to.
Yeah, this has been a brutal summer. Both of us were getting a little crabby, weren't we?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we had like 5 or 6 weeks where the heat just didn't let up. And it was a hot summer. It was brutal.
Here's a compliment. I can't pass that one off. Kathy says the outfit you wore in Walk Alone video was so cute. Are you talking about the black with the...
I made her take that picture.
She did.
She came out. She was leaving. I said, let me get you. Look adorable.
Yeah.
It was so cute in that picture. I was going to use it for a thumbnail this month.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's one of my favorites.
I had a job interview that day.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I was actually offered 3 positions for the same company. One of them being, get this, assistant bakery manager.
No, thank you.
Yeah, that's not going to work. So I turned them down for all 3. It was for a grocery store and, so I'm still on the hunt. I still have a job, but I am still on the hunt.
Susan, I fasted for 7 days and lost 10 pounds.
Hey.
There you go, Susan.
Good for you.
7 days is not easy.
No, it's not.
No.
I think even like a day, or 2 days.
Yeah,
just the fact that you can't have food. That's hard. That is hard. Right. So good for you.
And I'm really happy, you guys, that I have not had, since I broke the fast, I've had no cheese. None. And that's a first for me. So I'm really jazzed about that. Still not eating, I'm still not eating full meals.
No. He gets full easily.
Yeah. I mean, I really can barely even finish a ribeye steak yet. Mm-hmm. So it'll take a little time, but I'm not forcing the issue, But as far as September goes, we're just going to eat a clean carnivore diet. All the meats are on the menu for this month.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah, mainly salt, maybe a little seasonings here and there. Seasonings really don't cause Cassie and I to overeat, and we're not, we don't become inflamed. Well, let me finish.
Okay.
I was going to say, now sauces is a different thing.
Yeah, fried chicken.
Or any kind of sauces. We make any kind of sauces for any kind of our meat, and we will overeat. I mean, that's both of us.
Yeah.
Whether it's blue cheese on chicken wings or, that stuff you made on the chicken fried steak or chicken fried chicken. Whatever, sauces make us overeat. Or a little bit of seasoning really doesn't cause us to go that extra mile, you know, and eat more, but the sauces do.
Yeah, I've got some recipe video ideas too, and it's just like, do I want to execute them? I know where it's gonna lead. I know I'm gonna eat more food, and I know how I am, but I like food. And food likes me, so
We all like food, right, gang?
that's
We all love food.
yeah.
Yeah, and you guys, since we're early in the stream, I let you know, Sean White, the Intentional Carnivore, I'm going to have him on the channel. We talked about doing an interview. It's just, you know, he's got a lot going on right now, but I wanted to throw that out there early in the stream.
Yeah, do it. I know that so many of y'all have been curious as to what Sean's up to, how he's doing, and me too. You know, Sean and I, we kept in pretty close contact for a while, and well, you too, obviously. You guys always do, but yeah, he's just going through some stuff, and
stepped away from YouTube, and
yep.
you know, so I'm just wanted to let you guys know that'll be coming soon. I'm probably going to record that with him this week, so you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Max Apple, what's up, Max? Max says, "Walk on, Larry. Does a body good. Hi, Cassie. You both rock. You rock too."
Thanks, Max. Yeah, I know. You guys know I don't really enjoy the beginning of our walking challenges. Today I was like, this sucks. Sorry. But that's how I feel when I first start. So if a lot of you feel the same way, like, I'm right there with you. But it gets easier.
It gets easier, and then once you start walking, and then, you know, maybe a quarter of the way through or whatever, man, you just feel so good. Those endorphins start pumping, and it's just so hard to break through that barrier, you know.
Yeah.
Yourself. You get in the way of yourself, right? I don't want to walk, but you know doggone well you're going to feel good.
And it really helped today. I've seen a lot of people post in our Facebook group, Carnivore Quest community. You know, people out there, I'm not doing my walks, day 2. That really helped me to get, all right, come on. You know, my eye was feeling much better. Let's go, Larry.
Oh, my gosh, what a drastic improvement from yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
I was shocked when I came home from work, and I was like, what is going on? It's like it miraculously
healed. Those antibiotics. Well, I took a picture and posted it in group, and it was blood red.
Yeah.
Felt like there was an ice pick in my eye. But
it looked really bad.
Feeling better now. Looking better, a lot better.
Yeah.
Gosh. Could you imagine getting that in both your eyes? Pink eye? Oh.
Nope.
Neither can I.
No, I was watching The Middle yesterday. She had it in both eyes.
Oh, gosh.
During the royal wedding. Does anybody watch that? Did anybody ever watch that show, The Middle, with Patricia Heaton?
The Middle, yeah.
There we go. I'll never give up my coffee.
There you go, Barbara.
Barbara
says Gallenberg's lovely too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. We were in Gatlinburg one time overnight to drop off little Larry when this was years ago.
Yeah.
And it was just an overnight trip. We met my folks and did an exchange. And I was like, wow, we need to make our way back here.
Yeah. We're actually going to be staying in Pigeon Forge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it. I have not been anywhere, gang. Like 2.5 years. I have not left our town.
No.
Cassie's been to Florida, Colorado, up north. She's been all over, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm looking forward to it too, because I love the mountains, and especially during the fall. I don't think we'll get a whole lot of color, but we'll see some, because it's popping up down here. There's all kinds of colors that are yellows and reds and.
Oh yeah, it'll be pretty. I'm really looking forward to vlogging it. I always enjoy making content when we go somewhere, and that's why it's kind of a bummer we haven't gone anywhere in a while. But you know, we'll take you guys along with us, show you how we're gonna eat, while we're gone, how we prepare for it. Hopefully we can finish up the trip and come home unscathed.
Well, we plan to loosen up a little bit and
maybe ketovore. Yeah, no breads or anything.
Not maybe ketovore for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I like to do, and I honestly believe that has helped me along the way. You go on vacation, and I'm sure for many of us, one of the first things you would think when you're going to visit a new place, whatever, what kind of food can I try? Let me taste the food that's out in that region. And like when I went to Florida and Colorado, it was ketovore. Florida, I was a lot more loose, but Colorado, there was one meal that was a little questionable, and I had some garbage cheese on some burgers. But other than that, Kelly Martin says, "Hey Kelly, I make mine a fatty latte. It's the one thing I won't give up." So is that butter, heavy cream and butter, or half and half and butter, or just butter? I'm curious.
Yeah, Kelly, we ended up putting our espresso machine back in storage because, I'd figured out how to make those lattes from Starbucks at home, and they're pretty darn close. They're, oh my gosh. So we had to put that machine away for a while. We'll keep it put away for a while. But yeah, I love them too.
Yeah. So Janice, hello.
Hey Janice.
Janice is new to the channel. Glad you're here and glad you found us in this amazing Carnivore Quest community. She says, I'm new to your channel. I have been carnivore for 4 months now. I have only lost 10 pounds. I'm 5'5" and 130 now. Just as long as I feel better, that's all that matters. I have migraines a lot. So 10 pounds at your weight, I mean, that's one thing that we're learning, the closer you are, at her weight.
At her weight? Oh,
5'5"
okay.
and 130.
Gotcha.
So you're very, very slim. And, it's just more difficult to lose weight. And you don't lose it at a rapid pace when you're so close to your goal weight. When you're extremely heavy, I mean, that's when you see, and all the water retention, the 20-pound weight loss in a month, and even some people, like guys, I mean, they can lose, 30. What did Kip do? Didn't he lose like 38 pounds? But that was so much water retention.
He lost it quick.
Yeah, like in a month's time.
Yeah, Sean lost 100 pounds in 4 months.
Right.
I lost 80 pounds in about 5 months.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I hope, Janice, that your migraines are improving, or not. You're experiencing less pain and improvement from that.
Yeah, for sure.
That look.
You hit me, you shake the camera.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, really cool. I found our channel though, Janice. Yeah, we grow slow and steady.
I think, we were the first, even though, we're new to a lot of people. We were the first people to document our journey on YouTube on the carnivore diet.
Well, yeah.
No.
Starting out very, very obese. I mean,
we documented
we're documenting from the beginning.
Right.
Yeah, there were other people on YouTube already. They just had already lost all their weight.
Right. Yeah. And they documented they talked about their experience.
Right.
But we're documenting. This is all real time, and yeah. So that's just a little tidbit.
It wasn't easy either.
No.
We got called a lot of bad names.
Oh yeah. Still do.
Yeah.
I think you hide most of the comments, because I'll go in the comment section. I'm like, oh, everybody's so nice.
Yeah, I do. I don't want you seeing that shit.
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, I almost said SHIT. No, I get pretty fired up.
Sugar honey iced tea. All right. Bronwyn, hello, says, I invited some friends to join me on your challenge. One of the women finally dropped after struggling. She ate bacon, eggs half the time, and is thrilled to be down. That's awesome.
Very cool.
Awesome. The ripple effect. I love it so much. That little tiny ripple turns into waves, and then a tidal wave, and yeah.
Yeah. And it's reciprocal too, because a lot of people thank us for, inspiring them, but you guys inspire us right back. Like I said in our group, seeing everybody get out and walking, I'm like, okay, they come on there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. Pam cakes. Pam says, I broke my 1.5-year stall on BBBE last month. Lost 10 pounds as of this morning. Got 2 days of walking on the treadmill. I drank coffee with heavy whipping cream throughout the month. That's good. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good job, Pam.
1.5 years, and you stuck with it. See, people just don't realize, they go through a stall, they might get frustrated and give up so easily. And
believe me, we understand.
Right?
Because we've been there before.
Oh my gosh.
For those of you really new to our channel, when Cassie and I first started, we lost a bunch of weight, and then we slipped and fell, and it got out of control, and we ended up gaining 120 pounds while we were on YouTube, which was pretty embarrassing. But then, once we got our footing and started losing again, you go through your periods where you don't lose much.
Yeah.
And Pam, you didn't, get discouraged, and that's the key. Just be consistent and just concentrate on how you feel.
Shelby says, Gatlinburg is in my neck of the woods. I
Hey.
have 2 cups of coffee daily with 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream in each. But that's it. That's good for you, because I would drink like eighth to a quarter cup of.
That's really good, Shelby. And me too, when I was consuming it before the fast.
Right.
Those lattes, Shelby, they got like a cup and a half of cream.
Yeah.
If you get a large one, it's just ridiculous. So that's how I used to enjoy coffee. Just a little bit of heavy cream in my coffee.
More and more and more.
Right. Well, then I discovered those lattes. But another thing that helped me out a lot was I didn't use it during the fast, but any of the chocolate elements, just put it in hot water, and that really cut back on my evening coffee consumption. It's almost like a hot cocoa. But good for you.
So
That's
I
awesome.
have a question for you, Shelby. Where do we go and get an amazing cup of coffee in Gatlinburg?
Yeah, good
Or
question.
Pigeon Forge?
Yeah,
Not Starbucks, somewhere local.
I told Cassie, I said, man, thank goodness there's no White Castle that far south, because I would be tempted. Just like if there was an In-N-Out, this far east. But I know the furthest south White Castle is, I think, in Kentucky. But we won't be going that far north.
No. And I told Larry I would never have White Castle again, because you belch and it for days. You taste it for days.
I shouldn't have it either, but.
All right, Carrie's got another punny joke. He said, if you had the bakery manager, you would be rolling in the dough. Yeah, quite literally. I'm sure I would be. Eventually, I just know that I would cave. I couldn't stay strong. After about a month, just let me try one little bite, and then one little bite turns into a cookie, and we're going to try this new product. Nope.
Yeah, she told me that, Carrie. I was like, yeah, right.
That's not happening.
No. Rosie Lucille, listening while working.
All right, whistle while at work. Did you like that?
Oh, yeah, that was amazing.
Let's see. Miss Anna. Anna says, I broke my fast early as well, but it triggered a breakthrough for shedding more weight. I think fasting is a great tool. Absolutely it is. Uh-oh. We lost sound? We did or you did, Carrie? And this was from like 15 minutes ago. I hope we haven't been talking to y'all and you can't hear me. No, I think
we're fine. You guys can hear us, right?
Alrighty. Okay.
Must just be Carrie.
Yeah. Kathy says it will be good to see Sean. Yeah.
Oh, you're way behind.
I know. I know. Yeah. Oh. And he said he lost sound on his end. Brian says, I started carnivore about 2 weeks after watching your videos. I lost 10 pounds in 7 days. Couldn't believe it. I also made Cassie's chuck roast recipe. Awesome. Thanks for the videos. You're welcome, Brian.
Yeah.
Thanks for swinging by.
Yeah, thank you. Just watching our stuff, man. Appreciate that support. And glad you're getting something out of them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
LB says, I'm a treadmill walker. I don't ever have to worry about whether I have an incline and I walk backwards. You're right about that. Absolutely. But there's just something about being outside, at least where we're at. It's beautiful. There's a lot of wide open spaces and trees. I mean, we're in the country, so I dig it.
Kelly, oh, my bad.
No, Barbara wants to know when our anniversary is, and that is, our anniversary is September 14th.
Yep. So 21 years we'll be married, and looking forward to it. We've been looking. Got a little bit of news too. Little Larry, for those of you who don't know, our son's worked at the same butcher shop since he was 15, and he gave his notice. So he'll be leaving the butcher shop couple days before we go on.
I know.
Before we head out.
There goes. Well, I mean, that's not our.
Well, our other son's also a butcher with the same company. But.
Yeah, little Larry, he still lives with us. You know, all we have to do is make a phone call and say, "Hey, can you bring home this and that?" And we had some ground beef yesterday.
He's ready to start school or something. He's going to take a month or two off. You know, enjoy the money he saved up, and then, you know, figure out what he wants to do. So, for those of you who keep track of little Larry.
Not so little Larry.
Yeah, 6'2" little Larry.
Doug, what's going on? Doug
hey, Doug.
Says, wow, 52,000 subs. Congrats. Thank you. And Barb says.
Good to see you, Doug.
Hit the like button.
Hey, there you go.
Back out for a second and you can pop right back in if you don't mind. I mean, that'd be cool. If not, it's cool too. Whatever you want.
It's Danette. I see Danette.
Danette. Rebounding. Easy fun.
Rebounding?
It just says rebounding. Easy. Fun. I don't know. I'm addicted. Oh, okay. King Neptune. This one's geared more toward you. My challenge is to get sober. Nothing in the house as of today.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm coming up on 10 years, man, and or young lady, whichever it is. Your life will get so much better if you just get rid of it.
Absolutely.
You know, I did a video on it. You just look up on our channel, and I talk about how I got sober. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
That's a huge step, and you're doing the absolute best for yourself right now. I'm really proud of you. So, one day at a time. All right. Holy Ghost Shell says, why is your face not changing? I don't know. Mine's changed quite a bit.
Are we frozen?
I don't know.
Oh, or maybe weight loss.
Yeah.
Go look at our older stuff.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Carnivore Mama says, I dropped my blood pressure from 170 over 101 to 138 over 83, right?
That's awesome.
Right on. All right, let's see.
Oh, okay. Donna can hear us. Now you're caught up, baby.
Cool. All right, we hear you just fine. Hear you loud and clear. Kathy says, I didn't lose sound, so that's cool.
Yeah, I can see the comments a little bit. It's a little blurry, but another day or two, and this I'll be back to normal.
Right on.
Water tastes so good.
Here we are fully caught up. Here's a question that I wouldn't have an answer for, but maybe one of our warriors does. RJ asks, does anyone know off the top of their head what I need to take to prevent bleeding under the skin? I've been carnivore over 2 years. So does anybody have any experience with that, or you know of somebody who might have that answer?
What's that, like bruising real easy? Is that
prevent bleeding under the skin? So I don't know. I hope you find an answer. Maybe
where's Dr. Chafee when you need him?
That was gonna exactly. I mean, he'd give a very long-winded answer. 30 minutes worth at least, but at least you would have an answer to it.
That man can talk.
Yes, he can, and I'm glad for it, because he's definitely brought so much, I guess, inspiration, or just a lot of aha moments came from Dr. Chafee.
Yeah, you know, you see a lot of influencers, whatever you want to call them, in the carnivore space. Mm-hmm. Dr. Chafee's he is what what you see on screen. That's him. He's a cool dude. You know, we found some people aren't quite what they seem. He is. He's true blue. Yeah. Genuine guy.
Yeah. Hello, Jen. Glad you got to hang out in a live stream with us. This is way cool. Happy Labor Day to all of those who've come in a little later, and you're here now, hanging out with us on Labor Day. All right, Janice has an answer for you, Miss RJ. I hope this is something that helps you. Janice says, I have that. It's called thin skin, my dermatologist said. So, yeah, I hope that answers your question. Now, Janice, is there anything you can do about that, or is it just it is what it is and you have to deal with it, or I don't know. I'm sure I will one day. All right. Shelly.
Hey, Shelly, what's up?
I have a blood draw on Wednesday, and then next Tuesday I have a doctor appointment looking for great results. Well, I hope you get them too.
Yeah, let us know, Shelly.
We definitely know that carnivore helps so much. So much. I mean, even loose carnivore.
Yeah, I was going to say, rarely do I, very rarely, see anybody with bad blood work on carnivore when they're doing it right, you know. So, yeah, keep us updated, Shelly.
Yes.
Post those results on Facebook.
Let us know. Cahill needs to check her platelets. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Jenna says nothing at all you can do for it. But guys, if you have any questions for us, with all our knowledge, with all our failures, we have learned a lot. We did a lot of failings. You guys wouldn't have to.
Well, that's where wisdom comes from. Life experience, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell each and every one of you, well, for the most part, generally, what not to do.
Yeah.
Don't do this, do that. Don't, I've got a laundry list.
And what to look forward to,
Exactly.
all the benefits. For those of you who've been with us a long time, Cassie she's a different person now.
Yeah.
She was very introverted, very shy. She's completely different now. Mm-hmm. I remember the first time I asked her to do like a little recipe video, she didn't want to get in front of the camera. I kind of had to bend her arm behind her. Come on, let's do it.
Well, I go back and look at those videos, and I see my quadruple chin and the size of my body.
Sure.
It's like, wow. I don't know.
But even before you started losing a ton of weight, you started feeling better.
Oh, yeah.
She maybe had dropped 20 pounds. And I mean, as far as her emotional state, you would have thought she lost 200 pounds already because you were so much more out there and talking to people, and it was really cool to see. So if you're just starting carnivore, you have that to look forward to. You will start feeling amazing. Promise. Chris Cook in Nashville, what's up, dude? Right
Chris,
there.
I'm gonna try those noodles. Your latest noodle recipe. I saw that, and because I have tried like with the chicken skins or even the chicken meat, I'm like, this would make a pretty good noodle. I could do like lasagna noodles. I was thinking about something like that. And it was just a matter of getting in the kitchen and playing around. Yeah. And I did a little bit because the chicken skins, they're pretty bland. It almost mimics like a noodle flavor.
Let me tell a story. I come in and Cassie's watching one of your videos, Chris. She's like, I just got to tell you, Chris knows his stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make these. And she went on a little tangent. And I was like, well, you got to do a little better job than you did on the pizza review on his pizza. Because remember you messed up the crust.
Well, I didn't do it as per the instructions.
But those noodles, Chris, she's like, Chris knows his stuff.
Yeah.
She's gonna do this. So it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you. Hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, he said, those things are fire. I'm making them with casserole for my live stream tomorrow night. Very cool. Yeah,
awesome.
I can't wait to try it. We were doing BBBE, and I was like, well, not yet. But I'll get around to it, and it's definitely on my to-do list, and I'm looking forward to it. So thank you for being such a culinary genius and bringing comfort foods that are,
that helped make the transition easier.
Make the transition easier.
For sure.
Well, I mean, not everybody, myself. I can't. So I'm not even going to speak for anybody else. I'm just going to speak for me. I can't do just meat, salt, and water as badly as I want to. It's kind of like going out running every day. As badly as I want to, it's not me. But I can't just do the meat, salt, water. I can't. I need the different textures. I like my food. Call me what you want, food addict, whatever. But if I can have something that tastes like the real deal, and it's not loaded with a bunch of garbage,
The key is not making that kind of stuff all the time.
Well, yeah.
And that's what we fell into early at different times in our journey, Cassie'd start making her own recipes or making, some from like Chris and other folks, and we'd overdo it.
Didn't it always seem like after a challenge, it's like, ooh,
Yeah,
for a recipe
right.
video.
Well, when we did our fasting last year, and I did 14 days, and Cassie did 9. As soon as we were done fasting, she just busted out all these recipes.
Yeah.
And there was this rebound effect. But as we've gone along further in our journey, those kind of dishes are further, they're further and far between, because you can't eat that every day. You can't be consuming that amount of cheese every day, and at least I can't. Otherwise I end up gaining weight.
All right, Chris has a question. Chris asks, have y'all ever had anxiety, and does carnivore help with that?
Well, yeah, we just kind of answered that on, what was that, 838? Yeah, well, yeah. Cassie, completely different person. If you go watch our older stuff, Chris, you'll see an amazing change. Look up a video. It's called, just look up Carnivore Quest Day 91. And this is before we went to Colorado.
Yeah.
And I highlight, it's only like an 8 or 9 minute video, but I highlight the difference in Cassie in those 90 days. I documented, so check that out, Day 91 Carnivore Quest. But yeah, huge improvement on your anxiety. Cassie and I, some of you might not know our backstory. We had a few family members murdered. We had a lot of tragedy when we first got married. And we had a lot of social anxiety too, because of that. A lot of trust issues, and that carnivore has helped with that too.
Well, we still have trust issues. I don't know if carnivore is going to help with
well,
that.
yeah, but it's gotten much. Yeah, the Lord's helped us a lot with that too. But yeah, carnivore's helped. You remember, we used to be pretty isolated.
Yeah.
We could never do something like this and get on here and talk to all these folks.
No.
We had a meetup with over 60 people last year. We could have never done something like that before carnivore. So if you're having some anxiety, trust me, 99% of the people, including us, see improvement with their anxiety and depression.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And not only that, we're talking physical, disease and whatnot, where they're on medication. Not only does it take care of reverse and put other disease in remission, but like the mental. I think for a lot of people, they didn't expect that to change so drastically. Right. And then all of a sudden you're in a better mood and you have more energy and confidence. These are things that aren't highlighted so much. I think most everybody thinks carnivore, weight loss, but really it's just eliminating the garbage food and properly giving your body the nourishment. It's
highlighted in our community, and different carnivores talk about it, but people who haven't found carnivore, nutrition's never talked about when it comes to mental health. And it's like we have some family members, I won't name them, but they're not heavy. They look actually like they're in really good shape, and I just know that if they ate somewhere on the spectrum of the proper human diet, whether it's carnivore, keto, I know their mental health is improved. I know for a fact. And I've talked to a couple of them, but, people don't buy into that, No. It's like, man, just do it for 30 days. You'll see.
Right.
You'll feel a lot better.
Yeah. I think people are afraid of it. They don't realize.
People like their bread, man.
Exactly. They don't want to give up any of those foods. The foods that are making you feel like garbage. But yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
Becky, go ahead, baby. You're in charge.
Thank you. I can't eat just meat, salt, and water either. Cassie, I understand. Absolutely. It's just, I try. I can make it about 3 weeks, or, if I do the challenge, and even this challenge, even though I did really well without the coffee, I have never completed a full-blown BBB challenge, which is meat, salt, or what I'm saying.
Without the cream.
Yeah. Without the cream or coffee. Lion diet, I made it 3 weeks on the Lion diet without coffee. Now, I have made it, it was like 48 days without cream and coffee. I felt the best I had ever felt, and I still found a way to return to it. Why? Yeah. Why is that?
Throw up Becky's right there.
Becky says, I cannot do just meat either. Need an occasional salad, fresh summer fruits in season. I'm 76 and I'm just sick of dieting.
Yeah, we were just talking about this yesterday. Cassie and I just saw a couple people put out on YouTube, like, vegetables are trying to kill you, warning, and they come off of this, vegetables are absolutely going to destroy you. And I'm just like, I know it's a fruit, but I'm not going to go my entire life without having another avocado. I absolutely love them.
Yeah.
And you listen to other people. I mean, I've heard Dr. Kim Berry talk about it. Vegetables are fine. Just keep them low carb, ketovore. But some people push that, they're absolutely going to kill you. They're going to destroy you. Now, if they keep you on track, if a salad once in a while, like you said, enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt you.
Well, my thing, and for those of you who don't know, but most of you do, it's all the sides. Herbicide, pesticide, fungicide, insecticides, the Roundup Ready seeds, the Monsanto, bioengineered garbage. That's what worries me more than the defense mechanisms of the plant itself. And, that's scary. And not to mention, the fruits should be seasonal and local. I mean, that's
yeah,
just
but
me.
when we had this conversation, I also said, it doesn't matter if you grow a garden, out in your backyard. I mean, we live right next to a cell tower. That sucker's getting bombarded with 5G. We just live in a toxic world.
Yeah.
But if you're having, carnivore 70%, and you're having some salads and some vegetables,
it's still better.
It's better than a bag of McDonald's food, and highly processed food.
Yeah.
I was going to do a video about that, about how, vegetables they're not trying to kill you. Longtime viewers have seen me highlight my dad on the channel. He was the #1 cross-country desert racer in the world in phenomenal condition. And he was probably a hyper-carnivore. He ate very little bread and pasta. He ate a lot of meat. He ate vegetables. He grew up in a different generation, but he didn't eat all the processed garbage. And I think that's what's really killing us, not an occasional vegetable. Even though I don't consume vegetables right now, if I get down to my goal weight, I could easily transition to keto and be happy.
Yeah.
So enjoy your salad if that keeps you on track.
Absolutely. So Becky asks, hello, by the way, Becky.
Hey, Becky.
Becky says, how is your health, Cassie? A while back you were very frightened and sick. God is still on the throne.
Amen.
God bless you both. So Becky, I had a little bit of a scare. It was definitely a false elevated blood lab work. I guess that's what you can say. My CEA level was high.
Very high.
I thought maybe the cancer had made a recurrence.
So did the doctor.
Well, yeah. She kind of planted that bug in me, and we were worried for a couple weeks anyway. And then it's just like after the dust settled, started thinking about it, and it's like, you know what? Nah, I just had too much cheese. It caused a reaction because I've had work done on my intestines a few times. So my body doesn't react to food like most normal people. My digestive system is just a little bit wacky. But anyway.
False positive and everything's good.
Yeah, long story short, so far so good. I was retested in February was it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Everything was normal.
Everything was normal.
Yeah.
And so far so great. So I am doing good, and we all know where that's coming from.
Yeah, and all your prayers. We had so many
people. Oh my goodness.
Remember that video we put out when I said I was worried about Cassie?
Yeah.
There had to have been over 1,000 prayers in the comments. 1,000 people saying they were praying. There's power in that, my friends.
I remember some family
praying,
members.
Big Daddy. What's that?
There were some family members of ours who they weren't so sure whether we should say anything about it. And I said, well, hold on. We've got prayer warriors.
Mm-hmm.
We need all the prayer that we can get. And it brought a lot of people together, and it was an amazing feeling. I knew that everything was going to be okay.
Yeah, and even our viewers who aren't Christian, in faith, they, totally supported us.
There were even a few that says, I don't pray, but I'm going to pray for you.
Yeah, it was just amazing.
It's like, who knows what kind of ripple effect that had.
Yeah, Good,
You know?
good news though. When that came back,
Yeah.
no one was more happier than me.
Well, I might have been okay.
No,
I'll tell you what though, y'all. And as much as I love my family and my Larry and my kids, you know, I want to be up there. I do. I know it sounds kind of crazy. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe a lot of you share the same view with me because that's the best place to be, right? You know, or like Cassie's crazy.
Damn. Suicide Watch? No, I'm not kidding.
Oh goodness, no.
I'm just
No,
joking.
he has to take me. I'm not going anywhere by my own hand.
Melissa, I have a weakness for cherry tomatoes.
Oh.
I have a bush growing outside my door. Now, you know what? I'll tell you something, Melissa. That's a lot better than saying, oh, my weakness is Snickers bars.
Yes.
You know? I mean,
Yes.
good for you. I love cherry tomatoes, too. I haven't had one in a long time.
I love a purple Cherokee. They're a little bit bigger.
You know what I've been craving lately? Fried green tomatoes. Cassie made fried green tomatoes for me when we first got married, and it's one of my favorite things. Mm-hmm. And wasn't I talking about it a few weeks ago?
We were talking, we could do a keto war.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if there are less carbs in green tomatoes than ripened tomatoes. That's something I'd have to look up. Not that it matters. I mean, you're going to have something like that. It's not like it's going to be every day. We know what a process that is. Anybody who's ever made fried green tomatoes knows it's a messy process, and it's something that you're only going to have every now and then. And it's not great reheated, you know. But it would be a pork panko and maybe like chicken flour type mixture.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Come on, Chris, Cooking Natural. You and Cass get together and make a fried green tomatoes.
I would love that. So happy to have stumbled onto this live with you guys. Avocados do fine by me every now and then.
Yeah. Hey, Angie. Yeah, avocados are fire, man.
Yeah.
You know, Cassie and I, when we were on keto, we would split one, a little salt and pepper with a spoon. So good.
Oh, Janice. As of this month, I have ended a long battle of pain meds and now getting off my antidepressant. I'm praying that carnivore will help me get rid of my migraines and pain.
Awesome.
I've had many surgeries. Oh, Janice. Well, we pray for our community. We pray for our people. And, you know, we're going to keep you in our prayer. And I would love for you to just wake up and have amazing days without any migraines. And
not any pain.
As you can see, the carnivore diet is just working wonders.
I used to take 16 to 20 ibuprofen a day. I take maybe 2 every once a month now. You know, I'll have a headache that just won't go away, and I'll pop 2, and that's just ibuprofen, over the counter stuff.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
CCN says, seeing your video with the positive news that cancer was not back made our hearts light and warm, and we were praising the Lord for caring for you through that. Protection and blessings to you both.
Thanks, you too. Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it really was. It was the whole experience was just incredible. Just everybody coming together, and I felt love. I felt that digital love coming. It was actually real. It was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And Angie says, I'm definitely not perfect carnivore, but probably 90% of the time it's meat, eggs, seafood, and health.
There you go, Angie. That's hyper carnivore. It's 70% or more meat. You know, like I mentioned, my dad, he ate a ton of meat.
Hello, Missy. How are you?
Hey, Missy.
She says, I do too. I missed that part of the conversation that you were in, and, you know, but yeah. Yes, Becky. We know prayer works. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. God loves you. We serve an amazing God.
Yeah, we're actually, for those of you who've seen the video, my testimony about when I quit drinking, I mentioned earlier in the stream, Cassie's actually going to do a reaction video to that video.
Yeah.
And kind of tell her story about what she went through when I was sent away, you know, for all those months. And I found the Lord. And he did some amazing things in our life that we've never talked about.
Oh,
and
my gosh.
that'll be a good video. You know, we've been talking about doing it. And I started getting the original footage like ready for her to react to, so have that to you guys in the next week or two. But That'll be an emotional video for you.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
I'm starting to get emotional right now. When all I have to do is just think of a handful of things where I know for a fact he's working in our lives, and just his timing was so incredibly, it was just impeccable. And it was only God's timing, and it was just, oh my gosh.
When I left to go to the rehab, Cassie hated my guts. I mean, literally.
I was at the
She
end
was
of
re-
it.
she never wanted to see me again.
Yeah.
Hated me. And I never hit her or anything.
No.
She just was sick of taking care of me. I was on death's doorstep, man. I was ready, and she was just completely disgusted with me, hated my guts. That's pretty brutal to say, right? Because we were deeply in love when we first met, but just 10 years of drinking and watching me decline like
11.
that. Really? All I know is coming up on 10 years sober. But yeah, I mean, I tell that to people and they just can't imagine that Cassie, she hated you?
Yeah.
She hated me. Like if I had gotten in a car accident, she'd have celebrated. Nah, it wasn't like that. But
No.
you never wanted to
But
see
there
me
were
again.
times I wanted him to go away and never come back.
So that'll be. I think you need to make that video too, because I touched on a lot in that video that didn't give your point of view. So.
Right. Yeah. Well, let's see. Yes. Praise God. Power of prayer. Absolutely. Shelby says, you all will have so many fun things to do in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. Have a great anniversary.
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to be there for 3 days. We're really looking forward to it.
Hey, Mrs. D. Hello, Terry. How are you? Terry.
What is the walking challenge?
Fluffy bunny.
Hey, Fluffy Bunny.
Get out there and walk.
Yeah, we're basically walking, trying and walking a half hour every day for the month of September. So some of us can form a new habit and make daily walking, part of our life.
Yeah.
It takes 90 days, so they say, to create a new habit. Start walking or any kind of exercise, really. It doesn't have to be walking.
Just get moving.
Yeah, get moving, get out of your comfort zone a little bit. If you're not in super good shape, do anything that's a little outside your comfort zone, whether it's standing in your living room and just squatting down a few times a day. For some people, that's really difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So, and as part of our challenge, all you got to do is just eat some kind of low carb diet, whether it's keto, carnivore, ketovore, somewhere in the proper, human diet spectrum, and just get a little movement every day. And if you'd like to, you can actually take footage of, you out walking or whatever. And if you're part of our Facebook group, a lot of people are posting their videos in there, and I'll use them. And Cassie and I'll put them together and kind of like highlight the community and show, everybody's progress and everybody's, coming together and fighting together just to, to get healthier. We also have an email down in our description. You can send, videos, that email address to, if you want to submit them. So
we're doing this together in real time with real life situations, you know. I mean, I guess that's why I was highlighting that you and I were the first to document our journey. We're doing it. We're documenting it. I'm not trying to discount anybody else's. I mean, you take the Spads, for example. They're doing amazing.
They were one of our inspirations for our channel.
Yes.
But they had already lost their weight and then started their YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Where we were like, well, why don't we get on there when we're really fat and just document it from the beginning?
Yeah. Yep. And here we are.
Yeah, and like I said,
it hasn't turned out as we thought.
No, but it's real life.
It's
So many people honestly have reached out to us and thank you so much for being real.
Yeah.
I mean, I had months where I didn't lose a pound, and people appreciate that.
Yeah.
Or when we mess up, we tell you guys.
Yeah, exactly. So Max Apple, are you saying that sounds tasty, or you've made it and it is tasty? I'm sure it's pretty tasty.
Oh, the fried green tomatoes?
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
yeah, baby.
Fried green tomatoes.
We'll be talking about that tonight.
One of my favorite movies. Yes, Fluffy Bunny, you need to start walking and getting that one. Join us, I mean, it's just a great way to hold yourself accountable and, just get moving.
For sure.
Get moving. So I'm going to testify what the Lord has done. Yes. He's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
No. Oh. Mahala? How do you say that? It's blurry. The one below. I'm trying fasting now.
Doing a dry fast?
Oh yeah, I've never done a dry fast, and I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
1 or 2 days.
For not a full day, but I've made it 16 hours. And
one guy told me he did a 7-day dry fast. I was like, wow.
I've heard that's dangerous.
Yeah, I wouldn't even attempt that.
No, but you could seriously injure yourself doing that. You need to drink water.
Hey, Ricky.
Ricky D. Hello. All right.
Ricky Lee. Your eyes blurry? Ricky Lee.
That's what I said.
You said D.
I said Ricky Lee.
Oh, I thought you said D. My bad.
Ricky Lee. Your face looks so thin. It's getting there. It really is. One day at a time, one vice at a time, and one steak at a time. That's kind of how I like to put it.
Missy says, she's also said, I came late to the stream. Better late than never, Missy.
Or right on time.
Yeah, right on time.
That's one of my favorite expressions. I was saying that. Ricky says, I've been finding more work energy with no breakfast and lunch, just a big beefy dinner and a fatty coffee before work.
Yeah, I found too, since I've given up the coffee, is I eat toward the morning more now, just like Cassie did. When she gave up, she started eating breakfast when you weren't drinking coffee every day.
My appetite was enormous.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I ate so much food.
I still can't eat a huge meal, but I'm no longer really. There's some mornings I don't eat breakfast, but fry up a few pieces of bacon, pretty good.
Okay, what's this relaxing challenge all about, Ricky? Is it just that you're relaxing on your diet, or you're just relaxing now, sitting in a recliner? Is that what we're talking about here?
I see Mary T.
Mary T. My dog thanks you for the walking challenge. So happy to see the end from the heat from British Columbia.
Oh, very cool.
At least I've always wanted to visit. It's so pretty up there. At least, according to cameras and whatnot. Yeah. Fluffy Bunny, you are almost 3 months carnivore. Good for you. A little bit of advice: never stop trying. Just keep going. Things just get better, and you work on yourself. Some people get it no problem, right off jump. Other people, you got to kind of chip away. And great things.
The crazy thing is, once you do eat this way for a little while, there's no denying how good you feel eating a carnivore diet, ketovore diet. I mean, it's just once you know. Now, whether you're gonna backslide and start enjoying some pasta, or start making some mistakes.
Unless it's Chris cooking Nashville pasta.
But you'll always know. It's always in the back of your mind. I know what my body runs the best on, and that's meat. It's like once you know. It's kind of like finding the Lord. It's like once you know, and you got to strive to get back to that.
Yeah.
So great job on the 3 months.
Congratulations. And we got Ralph. He's new to carnivore as well. Started June 14th, down 32 pounds, feeling pretty good. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, very cool, Ralph.
Yep. And same advice, just keep going. Keep going, keep chipping away. Never stop trying.
Yeah, I mean, Cassie and I have fallen in that trap before where you mess up, you gain weight back, and then it's almost you're going to throw in the towel and just go back to the way you used to live. It's hard to do that once you know the truth, so...
Chris cooking Nashville. I took inspiration from you all documenting your journey to begin documenting my own too. You're a big part of why Chris Cooking Nashville exists. Thank you for what you do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
Yep.
Thank you. Well, see, now you're giving a gift too.
Yeah, I knew Chris was special when I first saw your channel, dude. I don't know if you remember this, Chris. I was sitting on our porch, and I happened to see a video. You were just sitting in your car, and you happened to mention Cassie and I, and you know, what our channel meant to you. And I remember we talked on Messenger, and I just happened to see that at the right time because I was going through some things, and you totally cheered me up. And we've been talking ever since. Now I think this is like when you had like 5,000 subscribers. So yeah, you guys are doing awesome.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
So we have some questions about Amanda. You know, last we knew, she put out a community post that she was going to be making a return in September.
Maybe late August. Yeah.
So that's you know as much as we do
Yeah,
now.
Cassie reached out to her
All times.
and just never heard back from her. And I was telling Cassie, I said, wouldn't it be amazing if she took like 4 months off and then came back? She lost like 100 more pounds.
Yeah.
You know, she just needed to step away from the social media, and she came back like a totally, you know, she already transformed herself. But imagine losing like another 100 pounds. So hope she's doing all right. She's still in our prayers.
Yeah.
You know, she built a community, helped a lot of people. I enjoyed her live streams with her hubby, you know, once a week. Mm-hmm. So I'd really like to see her come back, you know. But she never.
You and a lot of people. You know,
yeah,
me too, obviously, but
I didn't feel right reaching out to her. That's Cassie's place, you know, woman to woman. But I haven't heard anything back. So
I think she's just taking a break from social media.
Yeah, it can be brutal, guys.
Yeah.
It really can be.
Yeah.
You know, Amanda followed the path we took to get on YouTube when you're extremely obese and you're very fat and you don't feel attractive. You know, it's a hard thing. Mm-hmm. And people could be so mean. And you guys know Amanda's just a sweetheart. I'm sure that's just, you know, like when her dog passed away, you know, she was so devastated. You could tell she hasn't dealt with a lot of tragedy in her life, you know, and so she's real sensitive. And it's just the internet can be brutal. So hopefully she'll be back soon. Yeah. If you guys have heard anything, let us know.
Right. Sharing is caring.
Yes.
Mary asked if we're going to be attending Keto Palooza this year, and no, we will not be.
Work schedule.
Just life. I mean, I'm taking our vacation so we could celebrate our anniversary.
Right.
You know, I have no more PTO days left for the rest of my life.
Right. James from Ready Set Keto texted me the other day and asked if we were going to Keto Palooza, and I was like, "Well, are you guys?" He's like, "Yeah, we're going." And yeah, I know. Dang. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do it this year.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
However, we have discussed a spring Carnivore Quest.
Spring Carnivore Quest meetup.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did a year ago. We did it this time of year.
September, yeah.
So we're thinking about the spring.
Yeah, like April or May. The weather is amazing, and making it like having it at a nice, not a nice, but like a hotel or a place with cabins, and we could just do like a community dinner and just get to know one another and just, you know, something like that. We won't have speakers or anything like that. It's just going to be, you know, carnivore family hanging out, and that's kind of what I like. I like connecting with you all in real time and in real life, and that's that sounds good to y'all. Just let us know in the comments, and maybe we can make that happen.
Cassie coming up with all these grand plans right here on the screen. Okay.
That's how I roll.
Monica Moore. Hey guys.
Hey,
what's up, Monica?
Yeah.
Oh. Bam. Read that one, baby.
We gotta move that.
Oh, okay.
I've been cooking these Angus chuck steaks from frozen solid in the oven, and they're great for about an hour at 350. Now, I've heard about cooking from frozen in an air fryer.
Which I've done, and it's not quite the same. It came out all right.
I'm not a fan of the air fryer. I'm just going to let you guys know that right now. Air fryer, or I have my reasons.
Yeah, but they're not good ones.
It's,
air fryer is fire, baby. You serious? The air fryer rocks.
like, we liked our air fryer when we reheated pizza.
Yes. Yeah. I actually, they recalled our air fryer. I was going to do a video on how to get your money back for them. It's one of those Kasoris with a tray. So we're actually going to be shopping for a new air fryer.
Yeah, we've been on the lookout, but...
What was the company that reached out to us to...
Is it Tasty?
Is that what the Carnivore couple uses? I think that's the one. they asked us to do a review on it, so we might do that. I guess they like it, so.
Yeah. All right, CCN, I think it's about time we wrap this up anyway, huh?
Yeah.
Chris said, I'm really glad we finished filming early and I got to jump in for a bit with you tonight. Thank you both for friendship and your example. Much love to both of you. We'll catch you soon, friends.
Yeah.
Love
Good
you,
to
Chris.
see y'all.
Thank you.
You both keep rocking.
Yeah.
We got to catch them live.
Yeah. Aw. Well, thank you, Tay. Appreciate that. Just got
Very
here.
cool.
So proud of you, Cassie. Keep it up. Thank you. It's just been one day at a time, It seems like I've been on this journey forever, which I have. Yeah, let's just keep doing it together, and I'm just gonna keep documenting. We'll keep documenting our progress, and
Yeah, you gonna include me in there? No. I'm kidding.
well, she was addressing me specifically.
I know. It's because you've kicked butt lately, baby.
Yeah.
I've looked the same for 6 months. I actually gained a bunch of weight in March.
Well, one thing is for sure, there's a lot to be said about carnivore and the effects. I mean, I'm going to be 52 years old this year. I am post-menopausal. I have hypothyroidism, and I'm a cancer survivor. And so there is still a lot working against me, but, the carnivore diet is doing us trick. That and a little determination, and the accountability of this channel has definitely
Been huge.
Yeah, probably. I mean, other than, our good Lord and Savior, it's been everything. So,
Yeah.
it's y'all have been everything, and in turn that we've been able to return the favor, just keep us going. But
Donna says the one Two Crazy Ketos has now too, the air fryer. The tasty.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, cool. We haven't checked out one of their videos in quite a while, huh?
No.
Yeah, I mean, we used to, check in on them every now and then. Gosh, I need to
We
catch
don't
up with
check
them.
in on many, unless it's Chris Cooking Nashville with another noodle recipe or something like that, I mean, I do look at those recipes. I'm like, dang, how did he come up with that? But, we don't... We've kind of scaled back from a lot of things, I mean, just social media. Otherwise, our face is always on the phone, whether we're answering comments. I mean, we're on 3 platforms. And it's just...
Instagram, Facebook, and we won't do TikTok because it's so toxic.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've thought about it.
Yeah, I know, but you wouldn't dig it.
Probably
People are
not.
so mean. Look at what Courtney Luna said. She just goes through hell on there.
She does.
So Barbara says she would do a spring meetup. Cool.
Okay.
All
So
right.
there you go.
We'll definitely
All we need is one, and I bet Ribeye Ted will be there too. So.
Oh, look at who's there. T-Bear.
Hey, what's up, Chuck
There you go.
Bear?
Yeah.
How have you been, man?
Good to see you, brother. Haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. One more. Barbara, love you both. You're so inspirational. I'm starting a 3 meals, 4 ounces per meal. Excited to see how I feel. Well, very cool, Barbara.
Well, let us know. I mean,
Yeah,
keep
you're
us
in group.
updated.
You're
Yeah.
in group. Yeah, you guys, one more plug for our group. It's free, full of good people like Barbara and a lot of people here in the comments. Carnivore Quest community. We also have a Facebook digital creator page, just Carnivore Quest, and then Instagram, carnivore.quest. We put out some different content there, so different content like fun reels, and Cassie does a lot of content creation on those platforms. So.
Instagram is a lot different than I don't know.
Yeah, and you're getting better at it. So
Yeah.
Like that latest video she did, I thought was awesome.
Walk alone.
Yeah. She pretty much had it done. I made a few tweaks, and I love that video. So
Yeah.
anyway, guys, we are gonna bail on you. We've been going 1:15.
Hold on now. We have to say hello to Andy. It's his first time watching us. Go
Oh, sorry, Andy.
Oh, and Barbara.
Oh,
Wow.
Barbara.
Thank you for here. That
just
was timing.
I just clicked on Andy's and that popped up. That's funny.
Yeah.
Thank you, Barbara. Very cool.
Thank you, sweetheart.
That goes a long way to supporting the channel. You have no idea. It really does.
Well, we got a new camera.
Yeah, for the live streams.
I can't wait to see what it looks like.
I know when we watch the replay.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, Cassie and I, We'll go in and we'll watch like 20 minutes of the replay. I mean, how sad is that? No, we've always done that, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How'd my beard look? You know.
Yeah. How'd my hair look?
You know, I don't care. Hey guys, first time watching you. Air fryer checkouts. Old guy carnivore. Okay, for sure, Andy.
Yeah, Mitch. That's old guy carnivore Mitch. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Very cool.
you know, thanks for hanging out with us, Andy.
Yeah.
I'm glad you caught us, and now you know we're here, and you know a little bit about us, and you know, I mean, the community is pretty much the same. I think our community is a little more awesome than everybody else, but hey, maybe I'm biased.
Yeah, we have a very special relationship with our viewers.
Yeah.
Relationships we've spent a lot of time fostering. You know, for many, almost 3 years, Cassie and I answered every one of our comments.
Do you know who the oldest original gangsta is for Carnivore Quest?
Who?
Frank Greenway.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. I went back to our very first video, and he was the first one to comment on it.
Wow.
So Frank, he's I know he's doing really well too. So
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to bring that up to him in group.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that too.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
But you guys, yeah, if you're new to Carnivore Quest, we have a ton of older content. If you're struggling, you know, you need to pick me up. You know, you need some encouragement.
Yeah.
Cassie and I have been through it, so just go check out our older stuff. You know, we put a lot of time and a lot of love into it.
For sure.
Try and make them a little different and entertaining for y'all. So definitely, we'll see you guys in the next one. You want to say it? Go ahead.
Love y'all. Thanks for stopping by, and remember,
There you go.
no sugar, no carbs, no cheating.
Spit it